Okay, hi. I'm going over my predictions for the 2025 Grammy Awards as the nominees have just been announced. I'm skipping over a few awards. If I haven't listened to the nominees, then I really can't give a solid prediction. For example, I haven't listened to most of the R&B music nominated, so I won't be predicting those. But yeah, here we go. Record of the year. Okay, nominated is Now and Then by the Beatles, Texas Hold'em by Beyonce, Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter, 360 by Charlie XCX, Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish, Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar, Good Luck Babe, Chappell Roan, and Fortnite by Taylor Swift and Post Malone. I think this will go to Espresso or Not Like Us. Not Like Us was able to last outside of the Drake beef and become an iconic record on its own. Sabrina took over the world, and you hear that song every hour on pop radio. Both of these songs are still pretty relevant compared to something like Texas Hold'em. I love Beyonce, but I think this particular song came and went pretty fast. Although, I think in this category that Taylor would have had a better shot with I Can Do It With a Broken Heart over Fortnite. I Can Do It With a Broken Heart has much more interesting production, and Taylor's personality shines through more. The category really is about performance and production, after all. Kendrick and Sabrina really brought that with their nominees here. Both Espresso and Not Like Us have personality-filled vocals and catchy, memorable production. So I'm gonna give them each half a Grammy for this one because I really can't decide. I think it could go either way. Next, we have Album of the Year. New Blue Sun by Andre 3000, Cowboy Carter, Beyonce, Short and Sweet, Sabrina Carpenter, Brat, Charlie XCX, Jessie Volume 4, I don't know if that's how you say that, Jacob Collier, Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish, The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess by Chappell Roan, and The Tortured Poets Department by Taylor Swift. Obviously, Jacob Collier and Andre 3000 are the outliers here. It's been a very much pop girl year with the rise of recession pop, so I definitely don't think either of those will be getting Album of the Year unless the Grammys tries to piss off viewers by shocking people. I was hoping Clancy by 21 Pilots would be nominated here. I think it could have won and caused an upset and a shock that would have been fun to watch on social media, but I guess that isn't going to happen. Now, personally, out of all of these albums, if I was in the Academy, I'd be voting for the Tortured Poets Department. However, I think people will get a little sick of Taylor winning if she wins this award again after Midnights. So I definitely do not think the Academy will be picking Tortured Poets. I think Tortured Poets Department is a grower. I believe it's better to sit with the album, hear the songs multiple times, get used to it fully to appreciate it. I could also see Cowboy Carter getting this, especially because Jay-Z's upset at the Grammys last time when he stood up and spoke about Beyonce never winning this award.
I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work.
However, the impact of Brat Summer really took the world by storm. That fluorescent green was everywhere. To me, Brat is the clear choice here, even though I wasn't 100% on that album. It really brought back that electronic hyperpop sound in full force. Seems like everyone else loves that album. And while I'm here, I think I'll slide in that Brat will also take the award for Best Dance/Electronic Album. So that's 2 for Charlie XCX right there. Song of the Year, okay. We have a bar song, Tipsy by Shaboozey, Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish, Die With a Smile by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, Fortnite, Taylor Swift and Post Malone, Good Luck Babe, Chappell Roan, Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar, Please 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 by Sabrina Carpenter, and Texas Hold'em by Beyonce. Okay, Song of the Year. I think if we're gonna go off the best song, it would be Please Please Please. I could also see Die With a Smile coming out on top. Both of these songs have amazing vocals, however, I find the lyrical content of Please 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 more interesting, and I think it's a better written, more memorable song. It's truly an earworm, gets stuck in my head all the time. But here's where things get crazy. I don't think either of these songs will win Song of the Year. It's going to Shaboozey. His song has been number 1 for what feels like forever now. I saw Shaboozey this summer, and when I was hiding, puking over a fence, fully sober by the way, the crowd was going nuts for that man. And I mean, when they played the interludes, and it said like, coming up, Shaboozey, screams, they loved it. He was only doing one song and they loved it. The GP really loves the song. Its track record can't be denied either. Country rose in a big way this year, and I think out of all that success, the song definitely saw the most of it. So yeah, I think it's going to be an upset amongst pop fans, and Shaboozey is going to take the Song of the Year home at the 2025 Grammy Awards. Best New Artist, okay. Benson Boone, Sabrina Carpenter, Doechii Khruangbin, sorry if I butchered that, Ray, Chappell Roan, Shabuzi, Teddy Swims. Okay, so I think this will definitely go to Chappell Roan. She's gonna win at least one of the major categories, I think, since she's nominated for all of them. Chappell has really come into her own as an artist. Her persona is thought out and it feels authentic. It comes from her love of drag. I feel Sabrina has great branding for the short and sweet era. However, I do wonder if it's just branding. Chappell as an artist feels almost more self-driven and honest. She speaks to communities that often have their voice stifled, and she stands up for what's right. Don't get me wrong, both Chappell and Sabrina have great bops and I love both of them, but we're looking at them as artists, not just their discography. So I predict Chappell Roan will be receiving this award at the 2025 Grammys. Best Pop Solo Performance. Okay, Bodyguard by Beyonce, Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter, Apple, Charlie XCX, Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish, and Good Luck Babe by Chappell Roan. Good song. All these are good songs. Okay, but first of all, let's just address the elephant in the room. No, JoJo Siwa did not get nominated for this category as she'd hoped and submitted herself for. So shout out to her. I hope she's doing well, coping well with that. Anyways, I think this is gonna be Billie's award. Birds of a Feather is a great one from Billie. It was my immediate standout on the Hit Me Hard and Soft album after first listen, so it was no surprise to me when she made it a single. The vocals and production are nothing less than beautiful on it. I don't love all of Billie's songs. Sometimes they're a little slow and tired for me. I'm not always a fan of that kind of music personally. However, similar to songs like Strange Addiction and Happier Than Ever by her, I enjoy this track a lot. Billie is also a Grammy darling. She always comes out of the show with arms full of awards, and I don't see, at least at this point in her career, Billie ever coming out empty-handed at the Grammys, so I'm gonna give this one to her. Duo/group performance. Us by Gracie Abrams featuring Taylor Swift, Levi's Jeans, Beyonce featuring Post Malone, Guess, Charlie XCX and Billie Eilish, The Boy Is Mine, Ariana Grande, Brandy and Monica, Die With A Smile, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. I really want to be biased and give this one to The Boy Is Mine by Ariana Grande featuring Brandy and Monica, if I'm being honest, but I cannot. I think Die With A Smile could get this if the Grammy wants to go in a more traditional direction, you know, strong vocals, a good song concept, and good chart performance. But I think Guess will win this. Guess was shocking when it came out. We haven't ever heard Billie on that kind of song before. The genre was very different for her, so it was super interesting to hear her take on it. Also, the lyrics in the song were shocking. Hearing Billie sing dirty lyrics isn't really something we've seen her do much of before she released her song Lunch. People go crazy for this song though. It's funny, tongue-in-cheek, while still having advanced production, interesting verses, and a chorus that gets stuck in your head. So I think it's well deserved on this category. Best Pop Vocal Album. Short and Sweet, Sabrina Carpenter, Hit Me Hard and Soft, Billie Eilish, Eternal Sunshine, Ariana Grande, Chappell Roan, The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess, Tortured Poets Department, Taylor Swift. I think this should, and will, or manifesting it, be Ariana's award. She dropped a great project earlier this year with Eternal Sunshine, arguably her most honest, vulnerable album to date. It doesn't have all the vocal gymnastics she does on albums such as My Everything and Dangerous Woman, but she still sounds flawless. Her vocals on the album are so good that she doesn't necessarily need to show off. Not having those crazy runs isn't really taking anything away from the album for me. The songwriting is so honest, vulnerable, and real. You can tell that Ariana's voice was put into the lyrics of these songs. No one else could sing them besides Ariana. It was also all built around a unique, well-executed concept. The art for Eternal Sunshine has been quality. The few videos we got were high production, artistic visions. As a pop album as a whole, I'd definitely be casting my vote for Ariana Grande's Eternal Sunshine if I was on the Academy. However, I'm not too confident on this one, considering Ari's past with the Grammys. She literally made a song called Fuck the Grammys and went on a Twitter rant about them years ago.
Even though we ain't got no Grammys, yeah, fuck the Grammys, yeah, fuck the Grammys.
Hopefully all is good now and she can take this award home to Frankie. If Eternal Sunshine wins, will Nona be Grammy winning since she was featured on the album? Best Dance Pop Recording. Make You Mine, Madison Beer, Von Dutch, Charlie XCX, L'amour de ma vie. I don't know how to say that. Billie Eilish, Yes and, Ariana Grande, Got Me Started by Troye Sivan. So I love Got Me Started and Yes and, those are such bops. However, I think Von Dutch will take this one over those songs. As good as Yes and is, I think it took people some time to get over the whole home record controversy, and this song did not help. So I think controversy may affect it getting a Grammy. I'm gonna throw my Ariana Grande bias out the window. I would also love to see Troye Sivan win something, but I don't see them picking the song over Von Dutch. I feel Rush may have been a more stronger submission nomination for Troy here. I can't remember if that kind of went in the timeline of these Grammys or not. Charlie's record, Von Dutch, was iconic though. It's definitely made for clubbing and dancing in a more traditional sense compared to Yes and, which is more Vogue music. I think Charlie's gonna take home a few awards this year considering how monumental her album was, including this one. So best remix. Okay, so we have Alter Ego, Doechii featuring JT, a Bar Song Tipsy remix, Shabuzi and David Guetta, Espresso, Mark Ronson, FNZ Workin' Late remix by Sabrina Carpenter, Ja Sees Them, Julia and Marley, and Antius, I think, Von Dutch, Addison Rae, and Charli XCX. So another one for Von Dutch here. This remix with Addison Rae added more than what the rest of the remixes did. It made the song different and interesting without being a completely new song. Also, Addison Rae being Grammy winning would be iconic. If you say it wouldn't, you're wrong. I don't think I can give this award to anyone else. Best rock performance. Now and Then, The Beatles, the AI song. Beautiful People, Stay High by the Black Keys. The American Dream is Killing Me, Green Day. Gift Horse by Idols. Dark Matter by Pearl Jam. Broken Man by St. Vincent. So I'm gonna go pass over Now and Then. I definitely don't think an AI song will win a Grammy. I like this Green Day record, The American Dream is Killing Me, but compared to the others, I don't think it takes the cake. It's a good song, but not the best on the list. I would definitely give this award to Dark Matter. I love that song. It's a classic Pearl Jam grunge sound, but it's fun, upbeat, uplifting, and dynamic. Like all Pearl Jam, the lyrics are thoughtful, even if they're a bit hard to understand through Eddie Vedder's vocal stylings. Pearl Jam winning a Grammy in 2025 would be iconic. I'm interested to see if it'll even attend, honestly, but I hope so. I'll also give Dark Matter Best Rock Song, and Dark Matter the album will get Best Rock Album. Yes, I'm predicting a triple win for Pearl Jam this year. It's hard to compete with them in these categories, with their legacy and just great songs. Best Rap Performance. Enough, Miami, Cardi B. When the Sun Shines Again, Common and Pete Rock featuring Pustins? I don't know. Nissan Altima, Doechii, Houdini, Eminem, Like That by Future and Metro Boomin featuring Kendrick Lamar. Yaglo, Glorilla, Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar. Definitely Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. Everyone liked Not Like Us. Drake was dragged through the mud, and this was truly the rap beef of the year. I would love to see Doechii be Grammy winning, but against Kendrick's Not Like Us, I don't see it happening here. Again, Not Like Us is filled with character and personality. It's performed very well. Best Country Solo Performance. 16 Carriages by Beyonce, I'm Not Okay, Jelly Roll, The Architect, Casey Musgraves, A Bar Song Tipsy by Shabuzi, Takes a Woman by Chris Stapleton. This is gonna go to I'm Not Okay. The vulnerability can be heard through Jelly's vocals in this track. It's a good song. Not my favorite, as I'm not a huge country head, but I think Jelly deserves a Grammy this year, and I think he'll get it for this song. If not, Shabuzi will take it, but I'm gonna put my money on Jelly for this category. Best Country Song. The Architect by Casey Musgraves, A Bar Song Tipsy by Shabuzi, I'm Not Okay by Jelly Roll, Had Some Help, Post Malone featuring Morgan Wallen, Texas Hold'em by Beyonce. Beyonce is gonna win for Texas Hold'em here. I think she's more likely to pick up wins in these country categories over the mainstream ones. Texas Hold'em was a great catchy song. I think Shabuzi is her only real competition here. Beyonce will also be winning Best Country Album of the Year with Cowboy Carter. I think it's more likely to win here than the normal Album of the Year category, considering the time it was super relevant amongst the GP wasn't that long. I'm not sure what Best Country Americana performance necessarily is, but I think Beyonce will win that for Yaya. Again, I don't know the rubric of that category, but I really love that song. Similar to Billie, Beyonce definitely will not come home empty-handed from the Grammy. So those were my Grammy predictions. I can't wait to watch the show and see if any of them are right. Probably not. If I said anything against your favorite or you disagreed with any of my takes, feel free to argue with me all you want in the comments. I'd love to hear your defense of your top nominees, and if you agreed with my predictions, let me know as well. I love an ego boost and hearing that I'm right. Thank you so much for watching though. It means the world. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, and I'll make more long form content. Bye.
It's the lacy black pair with the little bows, the ones I picked out for you.